Hi everybody, this is Linda with Wolf Poetry and a live TV on YouTube. 2 days ago, I awoke. Now I've been suffering from asthma around here in Washington. The pollen has been severe, and it had affected my health. You see these bruises right here? I'm going to tell you about them. 2 days ago, I woke up and I knew that something was wrong. I knew that I needed to do something immediately. Not wait, do it now. It was 7 a.m. in the morning. Sunday morning, Memorial Day weekend. And when you get sick, the weekends are the worst time to get sick. But it doesn't matter. If you're sick, you need the attention. Or if you don't feel good or you're ill and you're not certain. Oh, I woke to the worst severe pain in my chest. And the first thing that came to mind was my heart is being challenged by the illness that I've been suffering from asthma. So I woke my daughter and I said, Bianca, get your shoes on. We need to go. We need to go now. I didn't call an ambulance. I thought I would be okay to be able to get myself to the immediate care. So we got dressed quickly, we ran out the door, drove myself to the immediate care, which is about 5 minutes away. Walked in there and they asked me my symptoms. They said, no, we either have to get an ambulance, or you need to call family and see if someone can come and get you and take you to Swedish hospital. So I called my daughter and it was awesome. She was 5 minutes away. So her whole family with her, my grandsons, my son-in-law, they were all together. So he dropped her off, came in, picked me up, and on our way we went to the hospital. And I was a mess. And as a single mom, you do not pay attention to yourself. You put everyone, everybody, everything above your own health. And that was my mistake, because I allowed time, I allowed everything else to set more importance than taking care of my own health. I got in there, they immediately gave me nitroglycerin because they did not know if I might be suffering a heart attack or a stroke. And then they hooked me up to IV, and with the way that my heartbeat was being erratic, they were not going to allow me to go home. So my daughter in turn had to take Bianca home with her. When they left, I sat there. I had been moved from the emergency care. I was moved into a room, and I was told that I was staying a few days until they can sort out what was wrong, because my blood pressure was going through the roof. And so in 2 days, you find out who really cares about you. You find out who walks through that door. You find out who's pinging your phone and inquiring about you. And I saw who those people were. They were my daughters. They were friends of the family. And I'm grateful for that. But when they all have obligations, they all have places to go. And in all, when everybody had to go home to their family, I sat there in that hospital bed, listening to my heartbeat on the monitor, listening to the sounds of all the machines around me, all the contraptions attached to me, the echocardiogram, everything, to listen. And then through that 48 hours, I had nurses coming in every hour on the hour. I actually felt like a science project. But I knew that they had to do what they had to do. But going back, I sat there with me, myself, and I. And do you know what I realized? I was okay with me. I was my own perfect company. I've learned over life that if you cannot love yourself with all the mistakes that you have made, with all your scars deep inside here, if you cannot be happy with yourself and love yourself completely, you will not be able to sit in a hospital room with no visitors, with no one coming in, but sheer silence, sheer white noise of all the machines coming around you. You will feel loneliness if you are not happy and in love with yourself. I realized at that time that I was content. I was content to sit there. I didn't have to have my daughter sit there and hold my hand. I didn't have to have my friend sit there and hold my hand. I had God and I had myself. And that was good enough. And I realized that if I did not make it through the night, I was good with that because I was good in my heart. I had sorted out everything that I needed to sort out. And if it was my time to go, then I would go. And you know what? That's such a peaceful feeling. It's such a peaceful feeling. So today I want to bring you a poetry reading. And the poetry reading is titled Unplugged. But as with every one of my poetry readings, I would truly love if you enjoy sitting here and listening to my poetry, to my musings, to my meditative thoughts. Hit the subscribe button. Leave me a like. If you want me to talk about something else, if you want me to talk about things that I have gone through in my lifetime and how I took that challenge on and I surpassed it, leave me a comment, okay? Because if I can do anything, it would be to help someone else get through the day. It would be. Because I know my mission in life. That's to truly love myself first for all that I am. And my next mission is to help someone else that might be suffering from pain inside, mental pain. Because I've had my fair share of it. And you can rise above it. You most certainly can. Because if you couldn't, or I couldn't, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you and sharing this with you. I learned a sense of courage right along with that fear. But it really wasn't fear. I was content to sit there and see all those beautiful people who cared about my life and my well-being to come in and check on me. And even through all the medicine I still am myself. I'm still cracking jokes. I'm still asking, how is your day? I hope you're having a good day, even though right at that time I was feeling pretty crappy, but I didn't care, because you know what? It's not always about me. So let me share you first my intro that I usually bring to my poetry readings. I truly hope you guys enjoy this. Love you guys. It demands a surrender of a journey, not knowing the path, a clear way from the external challenges to inner peace. Peace within that takes the practice of letting go of pain, of anger, of anguish, of frustration that somebody else or something might be bringing you at that moment or from the past. The moment is to reflect on mindful words. The choices mindfully made lead to spiritual freedom. Freedom to lie down among the stars, face to face with the night. The title to this poem is called Unplugged, and I have decided to be unplugged from all that anguish I used to bottle up inside here. Oh, it was terrible. And I decided I can't do it anymore. I need to unplug it, resolve it, settle it. Let's shoot for the stars of the night, okay? I find you, you find me. A telescope under a country cottage's warm fringe. Small flickering bodies communicating in the language of light. Intimacy is infusion in a shadowed room, pitched and soft sighs. The long envisioned, the soft scraping of words across oxygenated skin. It demands blind faith, unplugged, patience, and understanding and love. See where tenderness thrust the crosspiece of its rib cage, Its strength sways at the crimson pendulum. A spectator camouflaged like a firefly, waiting for its light to signal home. I wrote that about being passionate about love, passionate about the people who surround you, passionate about your lover, passionate about your spouse, boyfriend, friend. Be unplugged. Be committed with the heart. And when you speak, speak ever so softly, with kindness, with compassion, caring words. That's a thought, something for you to think on. And like I said, leave me a comment, because we all have our own sort of pain. We all have our own sort of anger, anguish, frustrations. But it's how we act on it, how we speak with all that emotion behind us. Do we come out and we spit words of anger and throw it at somebody else when they're not deserving of it? No. No. We take the time to step back and use our words. Use the words. Speak with care. Speak with compassion. Because boy, it sure goes a long ways. Okay, guys, subscribe. I'm going to be posting this here on YouTube on my live TV channel. And give me a like. Give me some suggestions of what you would like to hear next. Because this is me, Linda J. Wolf, raw and real. You can also find me on www.wolfpoetry.com. I love you guys. Hugs, kisses, take care. Have a great day or afternoon, and goodbye for now.